I'm not going to be like, I don't lead with money. No, I want to see the bank account. Money matters to me. I want to be wealthy. So I'm going to be putting that front and center. Let's see what the money is looking like, and I'm not going to be shy about that. And like I said before, as a man, men want to have money. Women want them to have money. We're on the same page. And so I'm going to be leading, I'm not going to be shy about the conversation, looking at, okay, what does the bank account look like? And a lot of times men are going to need to have this conversation with the women in their lives too. So let's not act like the things that matter don't matter because we don't want to be seen as a gold digger, because as soon as that comes into the conversation, that lets me know that you don't trust me. And this isn't, if I can't be safe and caring about the things that are important to me, then this isn't the right space for me to be.
Agreed. It's a safety in being able to express your concerns. It's a safety in that. It is definitely a safety. But I think that one of the things you said that I think is important, and I know I do even in my dating experience, is I consider a man when he say he on a budget. I like it. I think it's sexy and romantic when a man got boundaries with his finances. Amen. Because I married, okay, so I had a quick marriage the second time. Don't judge me, y'all. Married for 2 seconds, literally 5 months. But one of the and I ignore flags. I'm not blaming nobody but myself. Don't y'all come out here for me. If you don't know me, don't come for me like that. So I saw flags. I was also young still and ignorant in a lot of ways. However, what I learned is, and I tell people, to date a man with money but's irresponsible with money is more reckless than dating a man that has no character and that has good character with little money.
Amen.
Because it was reckless dating a man who had lots of money, who did not have good money management skills. That was reckless. In fact, that was the most challenging thing for me to deal with. Like he had some other things going, amen. That right there, because there was no financial safety. If we came together, and which we end up doing, coming together in partnership, like you said, like I'm in it. I'm getting in it, all in the business. So I'm like, hey, well, just tell me where we are financially. And if you're telling me we're at a negative, then I know where I need to fill in gaps. And let's talk about how we need to reevaluate, because I'm the live within my means queen. You hear me? So baby, if going on date night while we're married is creating a very cute, subtle date in the living room, the consideration matters because I want us to be in a good financial spot. I don't want you telling me you took me to dinner and now we tapped out and we sitting over here needing to borrow $5 from Sean so we can have gas to get to work. The devil is a lie 3 times. Amen. I'm not doing it. So I agree that, so I've dated men who was like, man, budget is tight. And I'm like, I just like the fact that you know what your money doing. Mm-hmm. Let's start with that. Because some people don't know what their money is doing. They don't know what a budget is. They don't know what they're doing.
Because you're preaching, because women will look at that and think that's a man that doesn't have money. And it couldn't be further from the truth. That's the man that does have money, right? That's the man who actually has a financial plan. And a lot of times we get it twisted. We get it confused. We think that it's the man who is spending the money, the man who is whining and dining, the man that's taking you on the shopping sprees, right? The man that's, taking you on vacation. Women think that that's the man that has money, when actually it's the opposite. That's the man who has no money, because everything that comes in is going out. And so I remember when I started to work with my boyfriend on a budget, he implemented it. We spent maybe 6 hours one night going through everything, setting everything up. He started implementing it, and I promise you, the next day I was on the budget. From his bank account, he was like, yeah, so we're not going to be able to do this and this and this anymore because this is, I was like, damn, I didn't realize I was giving you game so you can run the game on me. Now I'm on the budget too. Like, you restricted me too. But it was so beautiful. And so,
that's beautiful.
And it paid off. So when I say money, account, it's like all the things. I mean, that didn't happen overnight. That wasn't there before. That's what partnership looks like, right? So, I mean, that's a word right there.